Alright, hey, it is Biggie here, and I'm taking the Light Bee out for its maiden voyage after its overhaul, alright? I changed the chain, and the front fork, basically, you know, that's the big bits right there. And so I was able to tighten the, oh, no, we're not gonna take it. I'm out on a DoorDash right now. I figured out what better way to shake the bike down than to take it out for a DoorDash. And I've been riding it a little bit. I did my first delivery just now, and it feels good, man. So some things I noted are the handlebar is taller. Indeed, the handlebar is taller. It feels like, I think I may have over-tightened the drivetrain. I might over-tightened the, whoa, what the hell? I may have, man, you know, you would think if somebody would hurry the hell up if they're going to get in front of your way, you know, right? But anyway, ooh, that's a big truck. Not very good suspension either. Feels like my front brakes are too tight. But I made sure and adjusted my brakes. Well, the front brakes were like, oh yeah, I have new brake pads too. I haven't used them. I should probably try using them a little bit. Man, I see just nails and stuff. That's kind of one of the reasons I stopped. I didn't want to do DoorDash on the Light Bee anymore. Man, there's a lot of people just getting in front of me in my way. That's what I hate, man. People don't think you're fast, you know, and they could just get in your way, you know. Anyway, yeah, the bike feels nice and tight now. Like, you know, like everything, you know, the handling feels tight. The bike doesn't feel like all over the place. I have to note that, like, the last time you know, the reason I wanted to do this overhaul or change the forks is I needed to tighten the headset. Okay, the headset needed to be tightened. So what did I do? Yeah, so I was either tighten the headset, or I was like, forget it, don't tighten the headset, just put the new fork on already. We can adjust it when we thing it, you know. So I made everything a little bit tight. I made the chain a little bit tight. I made the belt a little bit tight, and I made the steering a little bit tight. Okay, so that's a good thing. Because everything kind of loosens up as you ride, you know, for a little bit. It's got to break in, so that's why it's always good to make your adjustments just a little bit too tight, you know. Now it may mess up your bearings though. That being said, the bike rolls very smoothly with the new chain and everything. The handling is very tight. The handlebars are taller, okay, I did note that. The steering stem was taller than normal, is what I want to say. So I had to put one of those spacers on there, on the bottom. Oh, what was that? That's like a bit. Yeah, that's nice. I get that. It's like a rasp, sort of, or it's not a rasp, but it's one of those kind of fittings. Oh, you look at this! Look at this! Look at this! See? They can't wait for me to pass. You know, they don't want to wait for me to pass. They just get in front of me, and they don't think like, hey, that bike is capable of going like 25 miles an hour. He might hit me. Maybe I should wait for him. You know, what the hell, dude? People are freaking idiots, man. like when you see somebody in the bike lane, you should be extra cautious around them, you know? That's what I want to say. But people aren't. They don't give a shit, you know? Like, if you hit them, then, oh, whose fault is it? Well, it should be their fault, because you have the right of way. You're slower than them. Anyway, yeah, the handlebar is taller. I like that. And the, I mean, I don't know, it's going to take some getting used to, okay, that's what I'm going to say. But it's actually more comfortable for me, and it should be more comfortable for me standing up. I had to add, it's barely taller. It's like 5 centimeters taller. I'm 5 millimeters taller, that's it. You know, I didn't put that big a spacer in there, man. It was you know, it wasn't the smallest spacer, but it wasn't the tallest one either, So the bar is just a teensy bit taller, and it's noticeable, okay? Also, I have the red spring in here. I will not be able to tell how it handles until we take it off-road, okay? So that's generally how it is. So, but I'm not planning on, you know, riding it anywhere really rough yet, okay? So all I noted was, like, yeah, it was really hard to get the cap back on. All right, when I put that spring back. When I put the red spring on, it was really hard to get the cap back on, and I was like, well, maybe we won't need the whatchamacallit. Oh, the brakes are good. Okay, I did a little brake test there. Yeah, we won't need the little spacer mod. For whatever reason, it was like really tight. There must be something different about this shock than this fork compared to the white RST fork. Okay. Also note, this is a mountain bike fork. This is not really for a Sur-Ron. This isn't the Sur-Ron RST Kilo fork. Maybe the RST Kilo fork for the Sur-Ron is special, but we did find out it did have a blue spring in it. And the previous owner of this fork said that he gave me a red spring for a heavier bike. So yeah, we had to put the red spring in, and then we found out that I opened up the spring on the white RST fork, my old one, and it had a red one in it. Okay. If we're gonna go to Dick's, I would just go straight, man. Brakes work good. All right. Also, another thing is, like, my rear brake pads were like gone almost. One of them was almost gone. So it's a good thing we changed that. I lost my rear brake in the last race. So, but it just happens. It happens. Like when the bike bumps around, the screws come out. You know. So what I might do is I put some Loctite on the threads for the adjuster. The rear brakes don't really grab that well. I don't really use them all that much. I just use the regen. So the regen still works good. Hopefully all the wires are not that stressed. That's what I'm going to say. Because the handlebar is just a teeny bit taller. I noticed some of the wiring is like kind of tight now. I was like, oh man. So yeah. But anyway, it handles good. It's nice and tight. The handlebars are taller now, so I kind of have to get used to it. And it's still fast. Yeah. So yeah, I think our shakedown, man. A good thing that guy stopped, man. There we go, handling test. Yeah, it's a little stiff, the suspension. I might want to go down on the compression. I did put tire pressure in the tires today. I did put tire pressure in. It was at like 23 psi or something, so I bumped it up to 30. So the ride probably is going to be shitty. Oh yeah, also this is my first time using the Lunicycle float seat, the leather one. Okay, it seems okay. It feels pretty comfy. How weird! They can barely see the lights. Okay, yeah. So that is my little after action report of the kind of mini overhaul of the Sur-Ron Lightbeat suspension and drivetrain. All right, I like it. Yeah. Actually, I kind of like the handlebar taller like this. I don't know, for some reason the bike feels taller, so I'm not gonna complain. It's actually better for me because the bike felt too small before, you know. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of, there's a little bit of backlash. I mean, something is loose. Something definitely loosened up. So definitely when I get home, I want to check how tight everything is. And, you know, pretty much I want it to loosen up a little bit. It was too tight before, so. Okay, but yeah, everything is good, man. Brakes are good. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's my after action report for the kind of mini overhaul, the drivetrain and suspension overhaul. Um, One thing I might want to do is this one right here. One thing I might want to do is, whoa, geez, see, freaking people pulling out in front of me, all over the place, dude. Anyway, one thing I might want to do is, okay, yeah, another thing I wanted to note is, yeah, I was kind of worried about the wiring, because I was, you know, whenever you're messing around with the wiring, you're moving stuff around, something might not work. That's what I'm gonna say, okay? So, and everything works, okay? I just checked turn signals just now, they worked. The lights, the headlight works. The regen works. I don't want to loosen up this front brake, man. This front brake is a little too tight. I mean, I like it tight, but I don't want it dragging. But it definitely was not dragging. I know that. Okay, so yeah, that's what I gotta say. So not gonna lie, I've been doing DoorDash on the Cub, and I've been liking it because I don't have to ride it in the bike lane, man. I could just whatever in the normal lane, you know. I mean, I should probably do that more. If there's no bike lane, dude, you just don't ride in the bike lane. Then ride in the street. It's only like a 20-something zone here, anyways, you know. Like, I don't know. I think this is a bike lane, and this doesn't look very dirty, so. But yeah, if it looks kind of dirty when you ride through those kind of like industrial areas, yeah, you know, fucking dropping screws and nails all over. See, there's a bolt right there, man. I don't know how it gets like that, you know. All right, here we go. Almost good. Yeah, another thing I wanted to note is I was getting a lot of head shake before. When I was going like really high speeds off road, the bars would like shake. So that's another reason I wanted to tighten the headset. Okay, I'm pretty sure the headset was loose. So that's kind of one of the things. Ah, damn it! Come on, man. Give me a good one. All right. Where's it at? Very colorful out today. Should be here somewhere. Right here. Haha, another shortcut. This is why you're getting flat tires, brother. You're doing all these crazy shenanigans. Alright. It's hard, you know, like on the Super Cup I couldn't do that, you know, but on this bike I can if I want to. You know, but you should try to ride it more like a normal bike, brother. Just for the longevity of the tires. I know you're having fun, but man. Alright, let's swing out. Hey, it's a RAV4 Prime! I'm gonna buy one of those, man. It's dope. That's the XSC model, though. I want the SC model. I don't want those black bumpers and stuff. I don't want, as much as possible, I don't want any black on the car because black goes bad fast. Black is like the worst color, dude, for longevity. Well, guys, guess what? I broke my belt again, man. I don't know what happened, dude. Jeez.